Women know when you lose a little bit of weight. These bras looking at you like you lunch or something. Oh, it's kind of cold out here, bruh. I lost a few pounds. Now they're looking at him like, God damn. I only lost about 5 pounds. I lost 5 pounds in a week. I'm stretching right now, man. I'm doing just reaching to my tippy toes before I start running and shit. Why the hell when you upside down your fucking face swell up? Because the blood goes straight to your head. Oh, man. Oh, it's hard work to keep up this workout. What's up with it? What's up with it? Gotta stretch a little bit more though. You lose a little bit of weight, and they come drooling, boy. See, when you got fat around your neck, people can tell, man, especially females. I done lost a little bit of weight. Cause I've been on this strict diet for a week. It's too cold, man. I gotta warm up. I've been messing with no sugar for a week, man. Let me tell you something about old women. These older females, okay? They don't want to give up power, bruh. Let's put it this way. She's too old to mold. You know? She's too old to mold. Once a female hits 30, you know, it gets harder to change your lifestyle. You feel me? When a woman hits like 30 years old, it gets harder for her to adjust. It gets harder for her to be submissive. So once a high value man comes around, makes contact with her, interacts with her, he's gonna sense that combative spirit in her, man. You see what I'm saying? He's gonna sense that shit. Because I sense combativeness with older females, and I'm not even rich. I'm not even a high value man, bruh. I can sense when a female is very combative. You see what I'm saying? Just when I talk to her. You know, I don't sense that with younger females, bro. I really don't. I don't sense that combativeness with younger females. Younger females are not combative at all, especially the 18, 19-year-olds. They're not bitter. With an older female, she demands too much. You know, she's combative. I'm talking about women over 30. She's combative. She runs her mouth a lot more. You see what I'm saying? You know, and a lot of high-value men, not even high-value men, I say men in general, a lot of men don't want to put up with that shit. And they don't have to. We don't have to. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to, you know, Kevin Samuels live stream all the time, and I see the combativeness in these females. Just want to fight all the time and argue with a man. You see what I'm saying? No submissive attitude, no submissive way of talking, just very arguing and fighting with a man. Fucking mustache sticking out and shit, all up in a man's face, arguing. You see what I'm saying? We don't want that shit in our lives. That's more stress. That's why men go for the younger, more fertile females. Yeah, younger females are like more immature. You feel me? But we rather deal with that than deal with a combativeness, angriness. You know, we rather deal with that than deal with these. We don't want to. We rather deal with the submissive, quiet, young female that'll do as we say and go along with our program. You see what I'm saying? Men want females to go with our program. We don't want to go with their program. You see what I'm saying? She's too old to mold, man. She is too old to mold. Just listen to Kevin Samuels' live stream, man. Just listen to his live stream. You see the angriness and the bitterness that these older females possess? You see what I'm saying? This is what I analyze on a regular when I'm listening to Kevin Samuels' live stream, okay, and his videos. I see the angriness and the unmoldness, because you can't mold this. You can't mold these females. These females are set in their ways. They're done after 30 years old. Screw 35. They're done after 30 nowadays. I gotta keep running. I just wanted to warm up a little bit. Just warm up. These females are done after age 30. There's nothing you can do with them. Nobody got time for that combativeness, man. You know what I'm saying? Very combative. Want to argue. That's too much of a struggle. You know what I'm saying? And then they demand too much for what they charge, or what they buying, or whatever, or what they charging for whatever they doing. They charging too much for what they have. You got a used vagina. That shit's been fucked thoroughly. You know what I'm saying? Bad boys done tore that ass up in the bedroom. pussy all loose, and then you want to give it to the good guy, the high value good guy? Come on. Who you think you fooling? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, now you want to give it up to the good guy. You want to give that used vagina to the good guy. And then you want to have us up in divorce court. Nah, fuck that. The good guy's too smart for that shit. The high value good guy, he's too smart for that shit, bruh. That's why I say these females after 30 years old, they're done. They gotta date down. I suggest these females date down. You feel me? They gotta date down, bro. You know? Because if they don't, they're gonna be some angry, bitter females. You feel me? Angry. Because they ain't get the man that they desire. They're not getting them high value men. High value men got too many options. Okay? And these are the men that you involve. These are the men that you ignored in your prime. They want. I told you, they killed the cheerleader. To kill the cheerleader attitude don't go away with these high value men. See, these high value men, they were nerds, geeks, you know, good men, good guys, did their homework, got good grades. And then they turn around, they become successful in their careers, they become successful at life, and then they turn around, and the same women who was rejecting them, okay, the same women who were rejecting them in their prime, they want them now. But you didn't want these good men, okay? They didn't want these good men when they was in their prime, when they was full of looks, okay? They didn't want them. So now, you know, these men, they walk around with a grudge. Dude, these men were treated like crap. See what I'm saying? These men were treated like garbage in the, you know, when they were young. They wasn't tall enough. They wasn't good looking enough. You see what I'm saying? Most men who become successful are incel men and average men. Chaz and Tyrone's, they end up broke. Or Chaz and Tyrone's wait until they start losing their looks and then they get about their business. You see what I'm saying? Chaz and Tyrone, they get to be 30, 32 years old. They ain't got them looks no more. Then they start looking for careers. They start looking for businesses because they see their own demise. See what I'm saying? That's why I say looks don't last forever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then they start looking for, you know, a way to make money once they looks start to decline. Okay? Everybody's distracted by their looks when they're young, man. They distracted. They getting women without having to have a good job and shit. You see what I'm saying? They getting females without having to like work hard and stuff. It's only when men start to lose their looks, they start looking for, you know, high paying jobs and shit, man. They see their own demise. They start seeing different things around their fucking face that wasn't there before, you know, like wrinkles and, you know, gray hair start popping up. You see what I'm saying? Gotta warm this body up, baby. You know what I'm saying? The good men revenge is here. You see what I'm saying? I'm sure Kevin Samuels was a geeky kid when he was young. Okay? A lot of these women, they want him now. You see what I'm saying? They want him now. They want these dudes now, but it's already too late, baby. You done hit 30 years old. We're looking at the 22 women, the 22-year-olds, the 20 females. Nice, tight, tender bodies, ain't got a whole lot of emotional baggage. A lot of these females, when they hit 30, 35 years old, they got that emotional baggage. They might look beautiful and everything, but they got emotional baggage. Mental baggage. I met a chick that was in her 30s just recently. She reminded me of them females that be on Kevin Samuels' live stream. You see what I'm saying? She was being difficult from the start. Like, I'm trying to call her up on Facebook face-to-face, right? Or FaceTime. I'm trying to call her up and see what she looked like in real life. She didn't want to pick up the phone. And then she finally picked up the phone or picked up the Facebook, FaceTime. And she asked me, like, why do men want to see what I look like in real person? I said, baby, it's because we've been tricked a few times where a female will be on that Tinder, Facebook, being all thin and shit, and then they show up in person, they weigh like 20 pounds, 30 pounds heavier. You see what I'm saying? And you're like, damn. I thought this female looked thin. Okay? She didn't like the fact that men had standards. Because she was angry and frustrated about it. She was telling me, and I could hear the frustration in her voice, that men had standards, that we don't want to have fat women in our lives. We don't want no fatties around here. You see what I'm saying? We don't want no overweight whales, land whales as they call them. With them fat calves, fat feet, fat ankles. You see what I'm saying? Give our babies bad genetics. Who want their kids to have bad genetics? Even broke men do not want women that are fat. You see what I'm saying? That's overweightness. You passing bad genetics to your kids. You see what I'm saying? So females, they don't want to give up that power after they've had it so long. Look, it's like this. Remember that analogy, right? Remember that analogy I was using about the worker who rather have a business that's making less than work for an employer that pays them more. It's the same thing. They rather have power than submit to a king and live in a beautiful palace. You know what I'm saying? They'll have servants, maids. You know what I'm saying? They'll have breakfast cooked for them in the morning. Lunch cooked for them in the afternoon. Dinner cooked for them in the evening. They don't want none of that if it's attached to a man where she had to submit to a man. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather have their little cottage and work for themselves and make less money. It's the same fucking goddamn shit, bruh. I made that analogy for a reason because I see that these females do not want to submit to a man, no matter how much money he makes. Or if they get with you for only a little bit, okay, they're only gonna, like, if they get with you, they're only gonna stay with you for a little bit. So I'm saying, look at Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. He like worth $500 million, okay? You see what I'm saying? $500 million, right? And he couldn't keep Miss Jackson because Miss Jackson looking for a simp like Nelly. See, they stayed together because Nelly more of a simp. Floyd Money Mayweather, he more of an alpha male. He more, it's my way the highway. You're not nothing just because you got looks. He treats his women like they're nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta treat these females, like they're nothing. They're nothing to you. And then see, the thing is, women try to judge men on looks and shit. They try to judge men on looks. So I'm saying, but that's not the way you judge men. You judge men on their earning ability, and they I'm looking at this chick. Productivity. I got distracted for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So, men are not judged on our looks as much. Yeah, we could be handsome. You know what I'm saying? We could be handsome, but we cannot be judged on our looks. We're not judged on our looks. But women, they try to do that. They try to judge men on our looks. And that's not what you judge men on. And women, they go wrong by judging us based on our height, judging us based on if we're Chad or Tyrone or not. Is he top tier looks? How big is his penis? You know what I'm saying? So these things right here that women judge us on nowadays because of the internet. Those are the many reasons why women will stay alone for the rest of their life. They will stay single. They will remain single. They will remain single for the rest of their lives. Because nowadays, what they doing? They basing men on the way you look because they have a lot more, resources. Their earning power gotten stronger over the years. So now they're looking for a guy with looks and money at the same time. Nah, you ain't gonna have that, baby. I told you, the Chads and Tyrones, they wasn't focused on their career until they started losing their looks. But before they started losing their looks, they were out there partying, getting women every night until them 30s show up. You see what I'm saying? And then things start looking different, in their looks. And then they say, okay, I gotta start looking for a career. It's pretty much over with the bar scene. I'm not picking up girls like I used to. I'm getting old. I'm gonna be old in the next 30 years or whatever. And it's time to think about a career or something. And, you females, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't get looks and money and status all at the same time. You either gonna get money or status, because this last female that was on Kevin Samuels' live stream, she was looking for a man who had money and looks at the same time. And Kevin Samuels was like, nah, you can't have money and looks at the same time, baby. Because she said the dudes that she come in contact with that's high value, she's not attracted to them physically. You know what? The dudes without looks, They didn't have no women to distract them while they were young. They stayed in school or they stayed with a business. So I'm saying they had to compete with Chad and Tyrone with resources. Some dudes are genetically screwed. They gotta get their money up or they won't get any poo-tang. Okay? They won't get no poo-tang. You think like, man, you know, a lot of these females, they too fucking, demanding, you know, for their age. And you would think that they will like lower their standards when they get to be 30, 35 years old. No, they looking for the dude with the bag at 30, 35. It's already too late, hun. You are competing with the 22-year-olds now. See how that shit works? Time sneak up on these bitches big time. You see what I'm saying? Time waits for nobody. It don't wait for nobody. It waits for nobody. I don't care how rich and powerful you are. I don't care if you got like $1 zillion. Time do not wait for you at all. You see what I'm saying? Time do not wait for you. I gotta sprint because I gotta burn some of this fat. Time do not wait for you at all, bruh. I mean, chick. I ain't talking to the men. I'm talking about the females, you know. And you felt like you had time throughout your 20s to party and hang out at bars and clubs and turn the good men down. You missed all those fucking opportunities when you was in your 20s. All the dudes who were trying to become successful in your life, in their life, you fucking just dissed them all. You rejected them all. And now that you're 30, 35, you're looking for a high value man. But they're not checking for you, hun. They're checking for them young chicks. They're checking for the 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25-year-olds. After women turn 25, the wall begins. That's where it begins, right there. And there's a slow decline, a very slow decline after 25 for these females. After 25. In China, they call women over 25 leftover women, bruh. I mean, you left over. You see, probably in China, these men study, science and shit and biology. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, well, your time is ticking, baby. We need to have the most healthiest babies that a man, we need to have the most healthiest babies that we can get, possibly. You know what I'm saying? We got to have the most healthiest baby because once a woman hit 35, just like Kevin Samuel said, she's in danger, high risk, pregnancy zone. You see what I'm saying? She got way more issues mentally. You see what I'm saying? Because she been through so many goddamn men by the time she hit 35. Bitch, you was hoeing it up throughout your 20s. You was hoeing it up. And Kill Cat still handsome, man. Yeah, it's still handsome, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I gotta sprint, bro. I gotta stretch a little bit before I sprint. We gotta get these legs in shape, bro. Or keep these legs in shape. They somewhat in shape. I gotta drink some water before I fucking sprint, bro. So I don't wanna pull no goddamn muscle. So these females are delusional. They delusional, bro. Oh, shit. And some of them are average women, okay? You don't hardly see a high value man walking around with an average female. A lot of these females think that they're more beautiful than they are, and I blame that shit on social media, bro. I blame that shit on social media. We gotta hustle back. Hustle back. Oh my God. Oh my God. And basketball wives and real wives real wives of Atlanta, okay? They had a nickname for that show, Hot Wives of Atlanta. Hell no. Hell no. See, when these females, when they watching them shows on TV, and they thinking like, she got a high value man. I want a high value man. So it creates a delusion and an illusion in their head, bruh. A lot of these bitches, they walking around seeing her, they seeing mirages and shit, like you see in the desert. Bitch walking around hella thirsty, money hungry. They start seeing high value men everywhere. But once they start running toward that high value man, that shit disappears. They see a high value man, and then over there to the right, and it disappears. And then they see a high value man with his Gucci and his expensive shoes on, you know what I'm saying, with his motherfucking cane and his pinky ring, you know what I'm saying? They run over there and it disappears. That's what I'm saying. I gotta sprint again. I gotta drink some more water before I sprint. I don't wanna injure myself. This diet is tough, bro, but it's necessary. It's necessary. Just a little bit. So when a woman gets to be 30 years old, she is set in her ways. You cannot get a high value man at a late age, because high value men, they look to dominate females. They don't look to be like some type of simp or something like that, or a puss beggar. You know what I'm saying? They look to dominate females. They look for submissive females. That's what these females don't get. When it comes to like reality, these females got like 2 left feet, okay? So think about it. Like I said before, when I used the analogy, right? When I used the analogy about the small business owner that's making less money, owns his own shit, calls all the shots, okay? It'll be hard for him to go work for another corporation, you see what I'm saying? Even though he's making money in his own, stuff like that, even though they pay him more at a corporation, but he's still working for somebody, but he's making more. He don't care about that. They don't want the king in the palace. These females, they don't want the king in the palace. They want to be running their own little business. See what I'm saying? After a while, it becomes more like girl power than sharing power. You see what I'm saying? These females, when they're young, they willing to share power, okay? or be dominated. Not just share power, but I take that back. They're not willing to share power. They willing to be dominated, okay? At a certain age, for these older females, they don't want, you know, they don't want to even share power, okay? They definitely don't want to be dominated, okay? And that's what these men do. These fucking rich, successful men, high-value men, they want to dominate females. They want you to bend over and kiss the pinky toe. They want you to kiss the pinky ring, okay? They want you to bow down in their fucking presence. They want you to be cooking if they don't got a private chef at home, okay? They want you to be making beds and shit. They want you to be taking care of the fucking garbage and empty the garbage. They want you to be taking care of the house while they out there making that big bread. These females don't want that. I'm telling you. If you try to give these females that, they'll be like, man, I don't want to be your slave. I got my own business. Like, for example, let me tell you. For example, if the small business owner, which is the female, right? If you put her in an environment where the man is calling the shots, where he's, you know, he got the private cook and shit, he got the lifestyle. So I'm saying, if you put her, a 30-year-old, 35-year-old woman that's a business owner, if you put her into his environment, she would quit like in a matter of a week. She probably wouldn't last a week. She'd be like, nah, I don't want to do what you say. I got my own business. I don't have to like come out here and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So them females, they want that freedom, but at the same time, they want a high value man. They want their cake and eat it too. You see what I'm saying? I got to sprint again. They want that cake and they want to eat it too. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Only men can do that. See what I'm saying? Only men can do that shit. We can have our cake and eat it too. We can have multiple women and shit like that, and our genitals don't fucking stretch out like yours. You see what I'm saying? Get the likes up. Get those likes up. Gotta hustle back. Hustle back. Okay. It's time to end the live stream. I gotta do my workout. My capoeira workout. Like I said, they don't want to give up power. They rather have their own power. So therefore, they will die alone. They don't call women in China over 25 leftover women for nothing. They follow that biology. You feel me? They follow that biology, bruh. So I'm saying, I gotta sprint one more time. You know, the people in China, or the men in China, they follow that biology, even though, you know, we in Corona, or whatever. They follow that biology, man. And that's how we're supposed to. We're supposed to follow biology. Follow that science, you know what I'm saying? But these females, they don't want to do that. They want men to like be high value and then build down and kiss their pinky ring on their pinky toe. You see what I'm saying? They want a simp. Let me tell you, there are rich simps up out there, but there's not that many of them. There's a few rich simps, don't get me wrong, they are out there. But most of the time when men get power, money, and status, you see what I'm saying? They be alpha males. Most of them be alpha males. They want to sleep with all the women. They want to dominate females. Okay? They want to do all that shit. Anyway, I gotta end this live stream. You guys have a good day. Go back and listen to the live stream over if you missed it. Have a good day. Subscribe, like, comment, donate to the channel. I'm out.